We are live. Panicking.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready.
Drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down.
The whole crowd.
No, you can't get me going with that.
No.
Welcome everybody to episode 36
of
36 in the mix.
Chaos.
Yes,
I don't think I did that the past 2 episodes, did I?
you did. Yeah.
Definitely did it last episode.
Don't know.
Don't think I did.
Do you not?
No.
No. Sure. Do you know what? You couldn't. You were suffering with nodes that day.
Oh yes. My dulcet tones were affected.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, happy episode 36.
You still having brain trauma?
Yeah, a little bit of brain trauma.
Yeah.
Bit of blunt force, you know.
Bit of mixing up of the words consistently.
Yes.
But at least it's consistent. It's not sporadic.
Yeah, exactly. But here we are, episode 36.
Yeah.
And happy, I know we're recording this one early this week, but happy
22.
22. Love it.
Love
Here
it.
for it.
Actually had it in my notes today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it, a lot about it now. What are the words I've seen online? It's a palindrome. Palindrome, but it's a couple of things because you can look at it back to front and upside down.
Yes.
But yeah, happy 22 to 22.
So 220220.
Yeah, so no matter what way you write it. And for all our American listeners, it's 22.
Oh yeah, they're fucked. The date is very rare and it's a wait of 8 years until the next one. Today's date is very unique because it's not just a palindrome, but it is an ambigram as well. Many people are also calling it Tuesday because the day falls on a Tuesday.
What's going to be in 8 years? It's going to be...
Hold on, it's 2 years.
What year will it be in? It'll be 30. 30. No,
Bicky, there's not 30 months.
Oh, yeah. No, 33.
30. No.
30330. No. What will it be in 8 years? It's going to be the year 2030.
Is it?
So it has to be something 30.
22 and 8
3
is 30.
30. This is raw numbers. 22 and 8.
So it's going to be the 20th of the 3rd. 2030.
20th
of the 3rd.
No.
2030.
No. We'll have to have it for next week.
Jesus.
We'll have to have it for next week.
Why is that a no? 20.
No, because...
Well, at least I didn't think it was in the 30th month of the year. Yeah, bleeding dig.
But yeah, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Of all the twos.
Yeah.
How are you getting on?
It's supposed to be a day for the angels.
So believe. Our number, though, is a day for the devil.
666.
We're all sixes up in here.
And this is 36.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 222 it says, or 2222, number of angels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or 2 sitting ducks. 4 sitting ducks.
4 swimming ducks.
How
was your week?
Well, it hasn't been long since we last sat.
It's been years.
Not much to report. I know you hate when I talk about this, but the fucking weather. I thought the wind was going to come in and top me last night.
Did you?
No, the wind. Not last night. Early hours this morning.
No, not last night.
Like
really?
we've had 3 storms in the past 4 or 5 days.
I thought it was settled last night.
Maybe last night, but this morning from about 5 a.m. till about 7 a.m.
Right.
The wind.
And then it just goes.
Yeah, no, because I heard it first at about 6 o'clock, so I assumed it had started maybe around 5 or half 5. And I was up getting ready for work, whatever. I think I was out there about 7 o'clock. And it was lovely and calm. But like when I woke up from it, I honestly thought the wind was going to come in and top me.
Really?
It was really, really heavy. So we've had...
I had a great sleep last night. Did you have a great sleep?
Yeah.
No, do you know what? Woke up at... Sorry, no, for speaking.
No.
I'm so sorry speaking
No,
over
not
you.
at all.
No, you're very good at
too.
speaking. I'm sorry.
No. I have a lot to catch up on.
No, yeah.
A few people said to me, "You're very quiet in the last podcast." I was like, for good reason.
For a good fucking reason. Yeah. But I woke up at 4:30.
I never wake up in the middle of the night.
I always do, to pee.
Do you?
But I hate when I wake up at 6 and I'm getting up at 6:30. Like,
no, you don't feel like you get anything.
4:30 and I was afraid to look at the watch. And I was like,
Grand.
It was like 4:33. I was like smitten fucking kitten.
And you said
then
to
went
me
back
before,
for another 2 hours.
You said to me before when you wake up at that hour as well, like you need to pee.
Yeah.
No lights. Like you're blindly walking to the bathroom,
And
sitting on the loo,
eyes
closed,
Yeah.
looking nothing because you're afraid you wake up too much. I'm exactly like if I do, the rare time that I do wake up, especially at that hour, I'm the same. No lights on.
No.
You just have to aim and hope.
You're just like, nobody panic. We're still asleep.
I just pray I'm not sitting in the sink.
I just pray I'm not giving Ryan a golden shower.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, even though
Me
he's
neither.
Into, he's into
I mean,
it. I mean what?
what?
But sorry, what were you saying?
No, I know you hate when I talk about the weather though.
Yeah.
Have to talk about it for a minute. We've had 3 storms in the past 5 or 6 days.
Eunice,
No, we've Dudley first.
Dudley.
Eunice.
Yeah.
And this is Franklin.
Come here, imagine calling someone Eunice. Is
Imagine-
that a name?
Yeah, they're all after names. Yeah.
Baby Eunice.
Baby Eunice. Little baby Eunice.
No.
No.
Sounds like anus. Baby anus. I'd actually prefer. I'd love a little baby anus compared to Eunice.
Eunice, yeah. But Eunice was fucking blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
Like batting down the hatches, all this shite. Franklin now this morning gave me more of a startle than Eunice did.
Give you a shake.
Give me a shake. Oh, what the hell? I thought that
Shake,
was
rattle
behind
and
us.
roll.
But yeah, the wind and it's just been atrocious weather.
Wild.
Wild out there.
Yeah.
I had 2 encounters on the motorway over the deadly. Did I tell you about
You
that?
told me about one of them.
I had 2. Lads, the roads are deadly out there. Be careful. Treacherous. Honest to God, you have to put your wits about you. You have to put your wits about you the best of times.
On the roads.
But-
what did they say? Expect the unexpected.
I was like, what? So Friday. No, sorry, last Wednesday. This is before fucking Dudley or Eunice or Franklin
Even
fucking showed
reared
her.
their head.
Actually, I think we're in the middle of the Dudley at that stage.
Right.
Because Eunice was coming Friday. Remember everyone was talking about Friday morning?
Yeah.
Or Thursday, Friday. This was Wednesday evening. I'm driving home from work. So it's dark.
Yeah.
I'm on the N7, lads, which is, for all our farting listeners, a big road
It's
from
like the
Dublin down the
Autobahn.
country. Yeah, it's like the Autobahn. And I'm driving in the fast lane. So 3 lanes, like it's Dublin homes at like 5 p.m. or whatever, 5:30. So it is kind of dark. It's fucking rush hour. Like it is bumper to bumper, but on the way home,
Still moving.
you tend to move.
Yeah.
On the way up, you're bumper to bumper, stop start. But I'm moving and I'm going around 70 to 80 kilometers an hour. So like you're tipping along.
Yeah.
But I've learnt my lessons from driving many years on these roads to always keep distance, like from the car in front of you. But by learning my lesson, I mean I've had to slam on when you're too close to somebody.
Learn to slam on the brake.
Before I even turn the key. Don't start me.
No,
I'll sing the
don't.
whole lot. So I do be keeping my distance, and luckily I was, because I'm driving in the fast lane home. We're going about 80 kilometers an hour, and I'm paying attention, thank God. And I notice, and so the lane to the left of me, the middle lane, say, is just as busy as the lane I'm in.
You're in fast lane.
I'm in fast lane. Middle lane's just as busy as I'm
you
in,
are.
and the slow lane is just as busy. So like it's a busy old road, and I am paying attention. I'm looking at the car in front of me, and the car in front of me like kind of swerves and then comes back into the fast lane. I'm like, what the hell? What was going on there? And obviously this is happening in seconds. Now I'm a good probably 30-40 yards behind this car, but like at speed, obviously that's nothing. And they swerve, and then I see it, like a proper like builder's ladder that would get up to like a roof,
Yeah.
which that they fold in half.
Yeah.
So there's a lather.
Lather. There's a lather of shampoo in the middle of the road.
There's a ladder.
Yeah.
Like coming across, like fully from the middle barrier of the motorway across the fast lane.
Fucking hell.
And it's folded in half, so it's a good probably 1.5 feet in height. Like it's lying flat on the ground, but because it's folded in half, it's like really, like if you hit that, it could honestly upend a car.
Yeah.
So I obviously don't have time to think. I have to just swerve as well.
Was there a car to the left of you that
I didn't have time. That's what I was telling my boss in work. I did not have time to look.
it
Like
alone.
this all happened within seconds. So by the hand of God, there wasn't anyone. I just got in a gap. So I literally had to swerve into the middle lane and then swerve back into the fast lane. Missed the ladder, thank God. But and I looked in my rear view mirror. The guy behind me,
I had to do the same.
our girl behind me, we're not sexist in this show, did the same. But like there was no doubt about it that somebody was going to hit that ladder. About 100 yards up then in the hard shoulder, I seen a van pulled in. But like there was no way they were going to be able to get that. Unless somebody noticed it with plenty of room and was able to stop and like push it to one side. But like it's wild out there. You couldn't
even stop your car to put your hazards on in the middle of the road. Someone would rear end you, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Would they?
It's lethal. Like at the best times, it's lethal, and not in the middle of a storm or like a wet, windy, dark night. It's
But like,
worse again.
would you be like if I was driving up and I was driving slow enough and I was like, what's that ahead of me? Like, would it be illegal for me to stop in a fast lane and put my hazards on, like to prevent someone else from driving into a ladder?
No, it wouldn't be illegal. Like,
But like very dangerous.
very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But like, what's
Like they say even
it's like
pulling
the
the
greater of
hard
two
shoulder.
evils. Like, what do you...
What do you do? Yeah.
You know, if I could have stopped, if we were tipping
would've.
along, I would have stopped and got moved because it was going to kill somebody. There's no doubt about it. I don't know, obviously, I don't know what happened in the end.
You would have popped that straight in your basket.
Oh, straight in my basket. I need a ladder.
You'd be like, I need that.
And then I would have been like this, waving to the lads to the highest fan. Bye, boys!
Waving!
Yeah. Come find me!
Yeah.
I'd have the ladder off the stomach.
Absolutely.
I'd strap it on.
Yeah.
That was Wednesday evening.
Right.
And
Did you have another near-death
I
experience?
had another incident on the way to work on Friday morning.
Right.
So, of course, Dee does be texting me, weather very bad. Do you think you should delay going into work? Like, she's with the walls, which I understand. Like, people do be nervous about the roads at the best of times, but like, I'm used to driving. I just have to get on with it. I try to be as safe as possible. Friday, I'm driving to work. I'm in late. So I'm on the road. Of course, the weather warning is supposed to hit its peak at about 10 a.m. They said Dee up the walls. And I'm on the road at 10 a.m. to get into work for 11 or whatever. No, ma, not going to delay. Going to brave the storm, literally. You know? And was this Saturday? Sorry, I lie. This was Saturday morning.
Right.
Because it was early in the morning and the roads were quieter, obviously, because it was Saturday. And I'm in the middle lane. So not much traffic, so you're tipping along 100. Not a bother. Tipping along in the middle lane. There's like a kind of, not a high, like a van in the slow lane, a bit up from me. And I see he indicates into the middle lane. So I'm like, right, grand. Like, he's not close to me, so grand, but I'm going to indicate into the fast lane so I'm not like creeping up on him. I'm getting up his hole. So he indicates into the middle lane. I indicate into the fast lane. And then I look up in the fast lane, debris everywhere, like a bumper. I had to weave, and I'm going 100 kilometers an hour, had to like try weave around a bumper and then like a fucking wing mirror. And I keep going, and not 30 yards up in the hard shoulder, because it is quiet in the road so I can see everything. There's a car that's obviously after hitting the middle barrier, spinning out and is facing the other way, like with the bonnet completely smashed up. Fuck. So obviously, and it must have only, there was steam and all coming out the car. I'd say it only happened not 30 seconds before me and this van.
Were you driving a bit slower because of the storm? Or are you better off driving fast?
No, well...
wind won't catch me.
This was Saturday morning. I can't remember. It was bad. It was like windy and rainy.
What happened Friday morning? Was this not Friday morning?
No, sorry. I thought it was Friday morning, but it wasn't. It was... this was Saturday morning because I remember because the roads were quiet.
All right.
But... No, I was just in the middle lane. No cars around, so I'm just taking care or whatever. But this van came into the middle lane. I'm like, what's that doing? Obviously, he came into the middle lane because he's seen the car. I think it was slightly sticking out onto the slow lane, because obviously spun out. But absolutely treacherous out there, lads. You couldn't be up to them.
No.
But little lads, sometimes I get into the car, I do think this is like a mass weapon of destruction.
Do you be like sometimes, this could be my last voyage, guys?
No.
And then put your favourite song on just in case.
Always put the favourite songs on, but never think that. Cause can't be having them negative thoughts when you get behind the wheel.
You can't.
Or you'd never get behind it.
You'd never get behind that wheel.
You know them people that don't fly. Remember we had this, you'd never drive.
Never.
Sure, I'd have to. Now I would love it. Imagine working from home.
Would you like
We'd just
that?
be podcast work.
I'd be like, come here, we learned to tin whistle today.
Yeah. Well, we've done that before as well, haven't we?
Well, pity we didn't retain the information. Can't play it. I can't whistle a tune anymore.
How are you anyways? How was your week?
Oh, great.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good.
Real busy?
Really good, really good. I got a boo-boo.
Yeah, what happened?
I just got a special plaster.
Yeah.
I'm a good girl.
Best girl?
Just the usual now, slicing and dicing, you know.
Slicing people's hair off, slicing your fingers in the meantime.
I train, sometimes, I train the trainees in my salon. And I was training them this evening, showing them the ropes.
And
you'd
be cutting yourself open?
Absolutely slicing myself.
Why? Do you just be doing too quick and not minding?
Chatting and cutting. And
I've actually experienced that myself.
yeah.
When you're not paying attention, you'd be like, yeah. Oh, Bicky, you've a bob.
Bicky, Dora, you look great.
Scalp me.
But yeah, quite enough week now.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels great to be off the drink.
Yeah.
How are you? Hangover free?
No, still shook. Still a bit shook.
Are you still a bit shook?
Yeah, I'd be shook for a few days.
You wouldn't be that shook.
You were shook for a few days after
I'm still shook, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you, honestly?
No, honest to God. Yeah.
Honest to God. And you're coming up to the week now tonight.
I'm the week or 10 days. Yeah. No, the week tonight, yeah.
Yeah, still shook.
Yeah, still shook.
Never go back.
No, like
Same.
when I think of a porn star martini, I go like that.
Oh yeah. Like there last week before I went out.
Smell of fags.
I was potentially going to go out tomorrow night.
Oh fuck.
But now it's tea. Tea and tea only.
Tea and toast.
Tea and toast.
Where?
Not going out.
Where are you going for tea and toast?
I was going to go for a drink. With Orla, Carol maybe.
Right.
And was all gung-ho early last week. Now absolutely No way.
Don't fucking text
Come
me.
over here for tea if you want. If you don't want to, fuck you.
Don't you fucking come around here if you're thinking of a drink.
No, God no. But yeah, we've a bit to go yet, but we'll
Would
get
you
there.
even
Ev.
have like an old wine and cheese night or something?
Fuck no, honest to God, not yet. Give me a few days and I'll be back on the horse.
See,
you know
I
me.
won't.
I know you will. You
my
just
memory
take longer.
isn't as short as yours.
No, it's not.
No.
You've a memory like an elephant. I have a memory like a fish.
Yeah.
No, we'll both get back there. You'll just take longer than I will.
Yeah.
You
itching on the week.
No, not the week now. I need the
Friday
fortnight.
now you'll be itching.
No. Too early. No, I'd say next weekend.
Choose next Wednesday night because you're off Thursday.
No, I won't be off next Thursday now, but
Why not?
because I'm off the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Where are you heading?
I have the wedding on the Friday.
The wedding.
I have the birthday on the Sunday.
Oh, it's fucking worth. We're tea and toast that day as well. Have your shite.
Tea and
then.
toast.
Have your shite if you think we're going fucking drag brunches around. Do you think? Why
No,
do
we
it for
are.
your birthday?
I think we're going to Dublin.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like I can't talk about it at the moment because I don't want to do anything
I
at the
know, we'll
moment.
go to Dublin.
We'll go to Dublin.
Yeah.
We'll
do a live podcast from fucking Angelina.
No, it's my birthday. Last thing I want to be doing is a podcast. But no, we'll get there, Ev. We will.
Yeah,
We'll bounce back.
we will.
I can just face my demons quicker than you can.
You don't mind me being there without a drink
When?
for your birthday?
Not at all. Might not even drink myself.
Well, you'd probably be more relaxed if I didn't drink, would you?
You were relaxed if you weren't there.
No. you'd find it hard sometimes to relax when I'm there thinking, what's she going to do next?
No, not if I'm drinking.
Oh, you don't mind if
If we're both drinking, we're bosom buddies.
Yeah.
But if one of us, if you're, I'm never not drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna
I was going to say I can't really compare this.
Yeah.
But
No, the other night now I wasn't drinking and you were drinking and I was buzzing.
Yeah.
You see, I actually enjoy not drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I do enjoy the crack. Like some people will be like, you're drinking. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
But the other night now I have to speak about it. The one sentence come from your mouth.
I remember you typing these down. I can't remember what I said.
Down. She was wearing a lovely, lovely shacket, lads. It was a leatherette. Leatherette, isn't that what you call
What's
it?
leatherette?
It's kind of like
Female
leather.
version of leather.
Yeah. That's what they call it, guys.
Really?
You know? Don't blame me, blame the buggy. But leatherette kind of shacket. And she opens it and she goes, isn't this lovely? Fully lined.
I said to Geraldine.
Fully lined.
Geraldine was like, that's a jacket. I was like, Ger, fully lined.
Fully lined.
Fully lined.
What are you?
D.
76 collecting the pench.
Yeah, honest to God.
Dead collecting the pench with my nephew.
Who?
Do you remember the lad who brought his uncle for his dead pension?
Ah, stop. I love him.
But yeah, fully lined. You said.
I don't know what I'd be seeing.
What you be thinking?
I don't know.
In the throes of it, a good night out,
Yeah.
she goes, "Yeah, great jacket now,
Do
fully
you know what
lined."
it is? I think it's from work because I'd be selling curtains to owl ones. And I'd be like, no, these are gorgeous, these are Chanel, and they're fully lined, Sheila.
Sheila, you wouldn't
No,
believe
because
it.
all any owl one wants is a fully lined curtain.
And any other one's name is Sheila.
Yeah, no, that's all they want is fully lined.
Fully lined
If it's
curtain.
not fully lined, they don't want it.
Is
And
it
even
not
like
double-
that with a boucle jacket or a teddy coat, they want it fully lined or they don't want it at all.
Not having it.
You know, I'd bring them over and I'd show them a lovely, like, you know, €20 like light teddy coat or something. They're like, that's not a jacket, it's a cardigan. I'm like, you know, it's called the teddy coat. That's not a coat. I'd be getting murdered. So I've learnt my lesson. You know, so everyone just wants to is fully lined, so it's just ingrained in me.
Everyone who over the age of 50 wants shit lined.
Yeah.
Right, and the next fun I had then,
Here.
fully lined, right? And you had a gorgeous sheer shirt on.
Yeah.
And you did tell me before you left the house, you had the sheer shirt and the gorgeous bustier bra on. But you went into the toilet and you said, oh, no.
Skin.
It was like a see-through little anorak on you, was it?
Yeah, honest to God, it's like a see-through one of them clear anoraks you got in ASOS.
Just a little, what do they call it? Sheer.
Yeah,
as sheer can
yeah,
get.
yeah.
Nearly like a 10 denier.
Yeah, honest to God.
5 denier shirt.
That's another
you
thing
had on.
that they owns to be looking for. Now, what denier is that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus. If it's not fucking togs and duvets, it's deniers and tights. Oh.
So you basically had a 5'10" denier top on.
Yeah.
With no bra. Just nipples.
No, stop, I did.
No, but you were telling me the story anyway. You thought you were grand without the top on underneath. Went in, you're like, oh Jesus, no, the ditties are out.
No, can't get the top. I got
So
top
not
under
only
it.
did you have to put top underneath it,
Yeah.
on the third button, what did you have?
Safety pin.
A safety pin?
I had a hit and I kept popping open.
Lads, no one was getting in.
I got that shirt in Folkestone in Kilkenny. So it's very delicate, and the holes on the buttons are like massive. They're not. You just put the button in, it just like falls out. Especially that one. So you can't be too careful.
So you had a safety pin on hand.
Oh yeah.
Just in case anyone wanted to top you.
Yeah. Just wanted to grab me, grab me with the ghoulies,
I just love that anyone else on a night out would be just fucking shaving the armpits and out to get, hoping for the best, waxing that vagina and out you get.
No,
you are safety pins.
Yeah.
10 years.
I just love that because I did notice this on Saturday. We'd be chatting and I'd be howling at you, you'd be howling at me.
Yeah.
And every so often, like that, you'd be like, yeah, Bick. And you look away from me and you'd be typing on your phone. And I've got you typing, you're like, nothing. You'd be taking down little snippets, I'd be saying.
Oh, taking down the snips. Yeah, I was howling at you with the, like, standing at the bar showing me your safety pin. Can I get a pint of lager, please? What was it? A pint of Rockshore lager, please. And yeah, the safety pin, just in the third button, just in case. I have a dress on today, lads, and every time I bend down, it goes like that.
Oh, Jesus.
And the fucking vagina's out there. Now, thank God, lads, I wore knickers today. I don't usually.
No, usually not to work.
I don't usually wear knickers to work.
Not of all places.
No. But every time I move, them poppers open, and you wouldn't be able to live with that, would you?
Oh, I'd be up the walls.
You'd super glue them.
Yeah, I'd be all...
You'd be taking it off over your head. But do you have any bits for me this week, Vic?
I honestly, I don't, but
right.
Let me look back now because I don't think I got through everything. Remember that one I had loads for?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for you. I did tell you I applied for my passport. Did I tell you I applied for a new passport?
Yeah, do you have a doorbell nose?
Yeah. But did I tell the people? Listeners?
Don't know.
No, I just, not even about that, like whatever about the fucking photo. But I applied for, the passport was out of date. As it
tell the people what you sent me, don't ask me.
Well, I'll tell the full story.
Right.
I applied for the passport because it was out of date, and you'd be reading online, there's massive backlogs, and we know about passport backlog.
We've had our fair share of...
Better than anyone.
Yeah.
And I'm reading and I'm like, Jesus, massive. But then I'm reading online, it's like, actually, it's only for new applicants. The backlogs for renewals are no issue. I'm like, okay, it gave me a bit, but I better, what stopped me? I fucking better apply anyways. They're expecting like 1.2 million applicants this year for passports. I'm like, where the fuck are these people coming out of the woodwork? But I suppose some people just don't have passports, and then new people need them. Like, I don't know.
All the babies.
But I applied for it there, 2 weeks ago. And you can now take the pictures, obviously, on the smartphone.
Yeah.
Now, it does say, you can take them on a smartphone. I didn't know how it was going to work. I was like, oh, geez, how am I going to know if it's like the right fucking distance, this, that, and the other? But when you go to upload it, it gives you a green tick or an X. So I'm like, geez, that's brilliant service. Mm-hmm. But you can't take a selfie.
All right.
I think Tom Ogue told me he took a selfie. I'm really sure.
I did, I think.
But you can't because it flips your face. Because I took a selfie and my fringe flipped.
Oh, right, okay.
I was like, that's why. So I tried about 5 times up against these walls. Now they're...
Holding it like that? Back face.
Holding it normally. Back, you can't see yourself. But like, they're a light grey wall. I was sure. And I was doing it in natural light as well. I was like, that'll definitely pick up as white.
Why did you get that baby out?
Yeah. Well, no, it was natural light.
Yeah.
It was during the day. So I was doing it against the really light grey wall. I was like, surely it's to be grand. Would not pick it up. It obviously has to be like a white wall. So I did it against the door, even though it has them ridges on it. Finally got it sent away. I don't look like myself at all. I put my passport side by side. I know they're 10 years apart, but I have a massive nose, a long face. I'm horrified.
Why the long face?
But I was so sick of taking pictures, I didn't give a shite.
No.
Once I got the green tick, I went ahead.
Yeah.
I applied for it. The application went through, say at 2 p.m. on a Thursday. It arrived at 9 a.m. the next morning.
Like that is service with a smile.
Was astounded. That is just phenomenal service. And absolutely hate the gills of it.
Where's credit's due?
Probably will apply for a new one next year. But just say it's lost, sold or lost or something. Like you see my nose. Like that's
double doorbell.
Like it looked like a fucking doorbell for a nose. Honest to God.
No, I love the fact that you sent me the picture of your 10-year-old passport. You're like, hi, no, real serious. Hi, Ev, could I get this fringe again, please?
I was deadly serious. I liked my fringe 10 years ago. I don't know what happened since.
You keep parting it there where you have it now.
But I don't know how I go back to, how do I get like a more over fringe?
We'll talk about it in the chair on Thursday evening.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to get the hair done on Thursday evening. Badly done. Like Grey's Badger hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was absolutely delighted now with the passport service.
Oh, good.
Came the next day.
Yeah.
Now I have 2.
Smitten kitten.
Delighted.
Supposed to throw one out though and get the ears cut off, aren't you?
Yeah, well, they used to send it back to you and you had to like physically apply. But no, I miss it because I've all my stamps. I've loads of stamps and visas and all that in my old passport. I miss it terrible.
When you die now, I'll sell that.
You're definitely dying before me. You're
Do you
older.
think?
Ah, yeah, you're older.
No, you're harder on the session. I give up the drink, you see.
No, you be back on it though. This
No.
always happens with you.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm consistent.
I'm a 6 month blowout girl.
I'm a consistent drinker. You're a binger.
Yeah, oh no, I am. I actually thought I was sat there, hungover to bits on Wednesday, being like, binge drinking is very bad.
Yeah, but I gotta think I need to.
Yeah, I'm a binge drinker.
Yeah, and I'm consistent.
You're consistent.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Right, okay.
Wins the race to death. Fuck.
Fuck, back up.
But
I just pickle my liver every now and then.
now and again, yeah. But
Smitten kitten with the passport.
delight with the passport. Thrilled with it.
I was thrilled for you. Other than, feeling you want to face reconstruction.
Honest to God. Honest to Jesus. Do you have any events for me?
Um,
I feel like we shite on there for long enough, didn't we?
no,
No,
really,
like not.
no.
I mean, not for the whole pod, but like we got a good bit out of that now. Shite.
I read something today that 4 hours with the right person feels like minutes.
4 hours with the right person feels like minutes.
And I seen that sentence and I
You
said,
taught me.
that's like my girl Bick.
Yeah.
We start a podcast, we say we're going to do it for 10 minutes and 3 hours later here we are talking shit.
No, but these podcasts are, as you know, 40 to 50 to an hour long. We need to be here sometimes half an hour beforehand,
Talking more shit.
talking shite. And then when the camera goes off, we're here for another hour and a half afterwards.
Yeah.
Talking.
Shit.
Thank you.
Like literally.
So maybe it's true.
It is true.
No, it drags for me.
No, it doesn't.
Do you
Come
mean
here.
tick them off, delete them as you talk about them?
Yeah, obviously.
You're all go.
I'm efficient. That's what I am.
Efficient, yeah. I just fucking
Tell me
caught
about the
wind.
halftime show of the Super Bowl.
Yes. So
We
I
didn't
watched
talk about
it
it last night
We
or
didn't.
whatever the other night.
Did I talk about it?
No, we didn't talk about the Super Bowl.
When was the Super Bowl? It was last
last
Sunday
Sunday
the
week.
13th. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit underwhelmed.
Were you?
Yeah. I was a little bit underwhelmed.
But can I just say,
Just in
first and
comparison
foremost, to other years.
Other halftime shows.
Yeah.
I think, like, I get it. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, Eminem. I just feel like...
Kendrick's the only one that is not an icon for me. The rest of them are
No,
iconic.
I feel like
Well, I can give or take
Eminem-
50.
maybe any of them, but Eminem could have done a halftime show on his own.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? 50 probably not.
Eminem and Dre.
Yeah. I just feel like, last year or was the year before, I can't
Do you know-
remember, was The Weeknd. The Weeknd did his own one.
Yeah.
And I remember that. And like I hadn't really listened to loads of The Weeknd shit. Like
Yeah.
I obviously knew his songs, but like didn't listen to like his albums or anything like that. Watched his halftime show and I was like, oh my God, that was unreal. Like the whole aesthetics, the dancing, the performance, the
Yeah.
scenes. Like there's so many different elements to it. That was it. I feel like it this year is like lacked elements, lacked dimensions. It was just like on top of
Lacked
like
fluidity.
Compton buildings, like just like a white stage.
Yeah.
Whereas, Lady Gaga, The Weeknd, they had like different elements, different dimensions. I just thought it was a little bit, I just feel like, yeah, it was just a bit lackluster for me, to be honest with you.
Like, Dre and Marshall can never do any wrong for me.
Yeah.
But can I just say, 50 Cent in the club.
Hanging
like,
upside down like a bat.
No, 50 Cent was wearing some... You just have to Google the blouse he was wearing. It wasn't a blouse, it was a vest.
Yeah, the
Like-
wife, I was going to say the wife beater.
You're allowed... Yeah, you're allowed to say that. I'll let you.
I'll let you.
Like, it was a wife beater essentially, but...
That's what he always
kind
wears,
of
isn't it?
trends-esque. Do you know what I mean? Like, had like stripy straps.
I can't remember what he
No,
wore.
you need to look at. Like, I was looking at it going, hell, what is going on?
Yeah, no, I
Hell
just...
no.
Why was he hanging upside down from the club?
Not sure.
Not sure.
No.
Kind of zoned out for him a little bit, won't lie.
What? Zoned out. Yeah, can't
Mary J.
blame you.
Blige.
Mary, no, like no need for hateration in the dancery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Never a need for hateration in the dancery. But
Yeah.
Mary, I love Mary J.
Yeah. It's just like...
But like, I don't
when
know.
you see Lady Gaga, when you see Beyonce, when you see...
You see, what that show symbolised, I feel, is, and like, I listened to Snoop on a podcast recently. Like, Snoop Dogg is, like, he's the man. Like,
He's gas.
Like,
he must be in
he's-
his 50s now, is he?
He's in his 50s. Like,
Yeah.
he's grandkids, like, as old as fucking us, probably.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably, like, he's, I must Google what age he is. You have a little Google.
Yeah, you chat away there.
Yeah. But like in his 50s, and if you ever listen to him, like he never grew up. Like he just is loving
Peter
life.
Pan.
He's Peter Pan. He's loving light though. Like he's
50.
all he's
On the
just
button.
50.
On the button.
Oh, I would have put him as older then. But he's loving light and he always talks about like he still strives for like innovation. Like he wants to be innovative in the music industry. He still writes songs, still writes albums. And he's like, the reason I do it is because I just love
Doing it.
he said he loves making people feel good, and he
Yeah.
loves, like, when he walks into a room, he never has any bad blood with anyone. Like, he
That's
said,
nice.
he said back in the day there used to be bad blood between East and West, and he was like, that shit's not flying with me anymore.
Gone,
And
like.
then that's, I think, what that halftime Super Bowl show was symbolising a lot of.
Yeah.
Like, you never years ago would have heard Snoop Dogg and Dre singing a Tupac song, because
They're
like,
from
they're from
different
different
sides
hoods.
of-
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
remember the Bloods and Crips and shit from
Yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, kids like that, Tekashi,
Are trying to reintroduce that.
reignite that flame, and the lads, the older
the
lads,
OGs are like, no, it's all love.
The maturities are like,
Yeah.
hell no, guys,
Yeah.
not up in here.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like the halftime Super Bowl show
Was about for you.
symbolised. Yeah, I know.
Symbolised
Honest to
for you,
God,
yeah.
like, I really read into that,
Yeah.
didn't I?
No, but it was just, yeah. I only watched the once now. Maybe I do sometimes, like, the odd time, like, YouTube, like, I'd be YouTubing, watching, like, all the different halftime shows.
Would you?
Yeah,
The
I've
halftime?
watched loads of them.
Yeah, and I know what you mean. It was a bit lackluster. I just love it because they're all them guys. Like, I grew up listening.
You
to
love
them.
all
Like,
that
I
kind of,
love
yeah.
them. Like, yeah.
Like, if Michael Jackson, like, if his ones look back on.
Fuck, yeah.
Like, there's so many, like.
Do you think
um,
Michael Jackson did it?
Did what? Fiddle with Kids?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Oh.
I loved that we were going to shy away from it. Did what? Fiddle the gates. Fiddle the idle doodle deedle.
How many years is he dead now?
Do you think he did it?
I don't know. I haven't watched enough documentaries. I've watched like one or two.
Yeah, there was one big
Um,
one there a few years ago.
Actually, I think that's Finding Neverland. Was that it?
Yeah.
I think I watched that. I don't be. I don't
Everyone
really,
did. It was on RT.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be retaining the fucking information.
Like, I love MJ's like music. Like,
Yeah.
loved all his
like if
songs.
you're bringing kids into your bedroom.
Yeah, that's weird. Like,
It's
but you
just-
know, I don't blame Michael. I blame the parents. Sorry,
Yeah,
now
no, I
lads.
blame him as well. I think it's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think.
No, I know what you're saying, but I blame him
Yeah,
too.
no, I agree with you, but like I think if he like he's blame as well, you
Yeah.
know, an odd character, but a great musician.
Great musician.
Yeah, but
And he called his child Blanket. Oh my God. Did I tell you when I was in Germany, I seen the hotel that he held Blanket out of?
no way.
Yeah.
Where?
It's right beside Brandenburg Gate.
Brandenburg. Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
It's that hotel to the left. Took a picture of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Blanket is the child's real name, isn't it?
Blanket.
Blanket. Yeah.
Yeah. Blanket's the child's name.
But yeah, there's loads you can look back on. I'd highly recommend it for like a little Saturday, even if you're not.
What was
going
your
out.
favourite halftime Super Bowl show?
Oh no, I don't know.
Definitely Beyonce all. Beyonce all, and it smelled like liquor.
I loved what yeah, he was very good. Like when the girls came out for Beyonce, Jesus Christ, like
Baby
absolutely
ba
blew my socks
ba
off.
ba.
It's just that kind of shit. That was all like, oh my God, like we still talk about that. I just don't feel like we're going to talk about 2022's.
Do you know what it is
Halftime
though?
show.
None of the lads, the rappers, are like real. Like they walk around and they hold their crotch. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're all like.
Although
bouncing
everyone
with
said Eminem was so energetic for Eminem,
he was,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's really getting into it.
Say he was on the coke that morning.
Probably.
But like the lads aren't like performers per se. They were relying on
It's
the
different.
people.
Yeah, it's a different genre, shall
Yes.
we say.
Yeah.
But
like
good in its own right, I'm sure.
if you're Shakira, your hips don't lie.
Yeah,
do
she
you know
did it
what
with
I mean?
J-Lo, remember?
Yeah. Like it was a big dance, but I feel like the lads tried to overcompensate with a few bits and it just was messy.
Yeah. Fluidity, like you said.
Yeah,
Possibly.
it lacked it.
Yeah.
But look, maybe we'll choreograph it next year.
Possibly.
And-
Maybe the halftime show will
Do you
just
know
be a
what
live
would be
podcast.
Do you know what would be amazing for the halftime show?
Huh.
Cheer.
No, do you know who'll be amazing for the halftime show?
Who?
Garth Brooks.
Has he never done one?
I don't think so.
I think that speaks volumes, so doesn't it?
No, he would rock the place.
Do you think?
100%. You need to YouTube his.
Have you ever been to a concert?
No, I'm supposed to
But
go.
then, how do you know?
Because I've watched so many live concerts of him. Like, so many.
Okay, and is he a good dancer and all?
Oh, yeah. Great showman.
Does he dance?
Well, he doesn't do like dance routines. He's a
Okay.
country music star, but like, he's a
Not,
showman.
not even like a heel toe.
Oh, yeah, he'd be all heel toe.
Will he?
Snap.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chris Gaines. But he would rock it. He'd have the place on wheels. You need to watch him in Central Park in like 1990.
Did they do gigs in Central Park still?
He
No.
did one. I think one like I think there was like 100,000 people there.
Oh, there'd just been close to 1 million in some of them.
Possibly that. Then it was something ridiculous.
A million?
But you need to watch his live performances, his live concerts. I've sat here for hours watching them on end.
Talk about how he, when he lives with his wife.
What?
Not that far. So you know he lives across. So like him and the wife that he has kids for.
Yeah.
So the ex-wife,
Yes.
not Trisha.
Not Trisha. I can't remember her name.
So Garth Brooks and the ex-wife, who he has kids
Yes, three girls.
Split
Two
up,
girls, three
but
girls.
To be in the kid's life because he's so much money, he bought the house
across.
So he
Smart.
goes over in the morning for when they wake up and they're going.
Oh, he used to do this when he did this.
When he was in their life.
So like he took a break from, like, he hasn't always been, like, when he reared his kids.
Okay.
He took a break from music and he reared the girls.
How many
school
kids?
runs. I think he's 3 girls. He definitely, he only has girls. It's either 2 or 3 girls. And
He bought a house across the road from the ex.
No, he bought her a house across from his, like, ranch.
Okay.
And I remember he did take, like, extended break from music to, like, do school runs, be at fucking volleyball games, this, that, and the other. And like he's only getting, like, the past probably, like, when was the show supposed to be? 2015, did we say? 2014? So maybe in the past 10 years, 10, 12 years, it seemed he's like and now he's just like full swing ramping up world tours, all like that. But like he did take like very lengthy breaks to raise his girls.
And do you think that's what put the fire back in your belly?
Oh, 100%.
The sabbatical.
No, I told you, like, 2, not last Christmas, Christmas 4, I watched all the like fucking Garth Brooks documentaries as well. He is the most emotional man on the planet.
Do you love
all
him?
he does is talk and cry. And I'd be listening and crying with him.
No, you don't.
You do, bawling.
No, you don't.
But yeah.
Someone said to you when we were out the other night, someone was like, "Vic, can you believe you're going to see Garth Brooks this year? And you were like, that's September, I can't think about it.
Yeah. No, I'd be...
You weren't ready for it?
No, I wasn't ready for it. What?
And there's a menu over there, Mr. Chow.
Yeah, try bottom... second drawer, I think. Try second drawer.
If he gets a munchie box, I'll be buzzing. Come here, did you get to finish the Tinder Swindler?
Yes. I didn't really have much, to be fair.
Left.
Yeah.
you
Remember,
only
I was
had
like,
the
don't tell me
16
anything.
minutes.
Yeah, it's 16 or 20 minutes.
So
but
for anyone that
still ready
hasn't-
to be swindled.
Yeah, for
I
anyone,
want to be swindly. Numero uno.
for anyone that hasn't watched Tinder Swindler, you're going to get a spoiler in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Only realised when I went to turn it on that it's a like full length film. I thought it was
Feature.
a series.
No, it's kind of like a docu-film.
I thought I was getting in for like 10 episodes.
Did you?
No, but it was like
And
an hour.
that's why you kept like being like, "Oh, I haven't started it yet."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
'cause
why?
I thought it was a commitment.
No,
you know, these
commitment.
things are a commitment. But yeah, really, just a good watch.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
He is.
But like, would you ever be like Irish people are very, very skeptical.
Yeah, that's
of
what
everything.
No,
You are.
And me more so.
You more so
to
than
an
the
extreme.
average. Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Dean.
Yeah. But that's what, when I'm watching it, I'm like,
Take
it
cunts.
wasn't like a documentary for me.
Yeah.
It was like a
joke.
TV series. So I was like, this can't be real. But I'm sure, like, maybe, you know, other cultures or nationalities that aren't as skeptical as us Irish are like, oh my God, yeah.
It's all love and light.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm watching it being like,
So for anyone who hasn't watched
surely
it and
not.
possibly is not going to watch it and you want to hear about it, so this guy called Simon Liviev or something,
if that is his real name.
or Leviev, is an Israeli man. Is that correct?
Yeah, Israeli.
Is an Israeli man who goes on Tinder and basically gets women to fall in love with him
Within weeks, can we add?
Within days and weeks.
Like the first girl was like a month.
She was moved into this apartment in a month. But he basically lies to them about how much money he has.
Wines and dines them. Private
them so
jets
much
them.
to make them believe that he has so much money.
That's what I'm here for.
And starts saying that he's a part of this diamond industry, that it's dangerous.
He's the heir to
a diamond throne, basically. And he starts to tell them little stories about the dangers of his job, and then starts reeling them in with like, oh God, I need to fly to my next place, like I'm in danger. And then starts telling them that he can't use his credit card because he's being followed, and like convincing them that he needs money.
Like if somebody texts me, or if I was with somebody for like 6 months and they're like, come here, I need 50 quid, you know, get me
No, you stingy
get me through to the next paycheck, I'd be like, all right. this is the last time.
The first and last.
Like, how are we talking about 150 grand here in some cases?
Like he got a woman into 150. No, it was 250.
Yeah, but there was a woman for 250. There was another woman for 100 grand. There was
So
there's
she was
countless
getting out.
women.
No, I loved that they were all Amex, American Express.
Honest to
I
God.
loved that they shortened it down. This is
Amex.
my Amex
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what's American Express?
Yeah.
She was taking out like
3-4 Amex cards.
3-4 Amex cards to send him money that he was spending swindling another woman. So
Yeah.
like her money would make another woman believe that he has loads and loads of money, and he'd do the exact same to her. Hundreds of women by this man.
Yeah.
And lads,
That's what I mean. Like, I'd be like, if somebody if they came 2 months, 3 months in a row, come here, can I have another score? I'd be like, what's going on here?
no, but come here.
What's going on here?
What's going on here, lads? I'm quite like, I suppose, what's the word? Like carefree. Like
Carefree.
I wouldn't overthink anything. If someone asked me to do something on a whim, I'd be like, yeah, let's
But like
do it.
somebody you met.
Like spontaneous.
2 weeks
but like
ago.
no, well, this girl who met your man on Tinder the first time, the first woman, it was her first date. They met in the Four Seasons Hotel for a coffee.
For a coffee.
And he was like,
And they ended up in different countries.
so they were in London. He was like, I'm flying to Paris. Do you want to come with me tonight? And she went home, packed her bags, and headed off. Like,
I can get behind that.
I couldn't.
Free holiday.
Could you though?
I know, I would
No.
I'm a bad flyer at the best of times. Now, I'd love to go on a private jet, don't get me wrong. But I'm a bad flyer at the best of times. And if I only had a few minutes notice, like I have to build myself up to go on these planes.
But like, does she not work?
That's
Like,
what I don't understand as well.
This girl not work with, like, this is what I mean. There's a few fucking touches off there. Like,
Yeah.
she's able to fucking drop trow and head wherever he wants her to head.
Literally.
Give up the vagina and then just be like, oh, text him for a few weeks. And then a few weeks later, he's like,
Come
we're
here,
going
can you
to-
send me 20 grand?
Oh, tick cunt.
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
I'm sorry now. I know she was in love and I do feel
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
She ended
yeah.
up in like Lakeview in the Denmark version.
Yeah.
Norway version of Lakeview.
Was she was she Finnish? No,
I think she was Norwegian. She was
Norwegian. That was it. But it's like he targeted the Scandinavian countries as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Finland, Norway. Was there a Swedish girl as well? No, sorry, Dutch, wasn't there?
Yeah. Yes.
But
yeah.
he was some boyo, wasn't he? And he's only 31,
But-
and now he's making a bloody fortune.
He's in it. So he got done eventually for fraud. Like, I mean, the man had
Millions. Swindled millions.
Millions. Like,
But see, that was the beauty of it, per se.
he's very clever.
Because he was doing it in all these different countries, and you know, it was only small amounts in all these different countries at times. No, he wasn't anywhere for too long that he could be arrested,
Targeted.
say, or targeted, or watched, or
But like, he forged passports. Is that not like
Yeah, surely.
severely
Well,
illegal?
Interpol got him in the end.
Interpol got him for that in the end.
Yeah, but he was
they
never
couldn't
done
do
for-
him- They couldn't do him for the swindling because he never forced them into it.
and they gave the money.
He texts them and say, I need this money. Can you get it for me? And they say, yeah, no problems. Like,
Yeah.
that's your fault, honey.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, whatever about 10 grand.
yeah.
Maybe. Never, but like maybe.
Yeah.
20
Yeah,
grand.
well,
All right.
the last girl was with-
250 G's.
The la-
You deserve to get swindled.
The last girl was with him for 14 months, I think. Yeah. So even then, like 10 grand. Grand. You know, if somebody
Not grand, but grand.
well, like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Somebody you thought, you know, like you definitely know, you feel like you know somebody after a year,
Hmm.
you know, 14 months or whatever. And if somebody was in trouble and you had no reason to believe otherwise, of course you're going to be like, yeah, okay, like let's work this out. Let's
Yeah,
get
you
20
do
grand.
that
Like
to
you
make
would
sure they're
actually do
all
that,
right.
but like, yeah, like
I'd be starting to question now when it's hitting up to the high,
I know,
the high
but no,
hundreds.
if it started hitting up to like
50
continued,
Gs.
like it's
50
just-
G's and not a cent back.
It's very interesting. Yeah, I'd recommend to watch it.
Like a check bounced and all. But the chap in the end
The
doesn't.
swindlee became the swindler.
But like, yeah.
What's her name?
But-
Annie, was it?
I don't know. But like,
No, it wasn't Annie. Was it?
he originally got 11 months in prison, but got out after 5 months.
Yeah, I can't remember. Was it something minuscule?
He
like
got
that?
out after 5 months.
Yeah.
On good behaves, and 15 months was sentenced. Got out after 5 months, and went back to his life in Israel, and now has a gorgeous woman and a gorgeous Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like, and he has a business. Now, what's a business? What is this business?
I know he's selling.
A financial
Yes, that's
advisor.
right.
Like, lads, if I'd get advice, business advice, I'd get advice off
He's
him because
also
he's making it.
charging £148 for cameo videos.
Yeah.
You know them ones you can be like,
Hi guys.
hi Bicky, happy birthday
Yeah.
from the Tinder
when,
Swindler.
when are you going to do them?
No, honestly, if I don't have one for my birthday, I'd be disappointed.
Off the Tinder Swins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little side dick pic.
Oh, hello. Unsolicited, I think not.
Unsolicited, never.
Never.
But,
What's an unsolicited dick pic? I don't know. Fully
But,
solicited.
yeah, worth a watch.
Definitely
Well,
worth a watch.
if you just listen to us and you haven't watched it, don't bother. That's basically it.
No, give it a watch.
Give it a watch.
Yeah. Do you want the keys?
I don't know where they're. Buzz up.
Buzz up. We'll be finished.
Well,
Um,
You know how
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be still going 14 hours later. But yeah, Tinder swindle, I love it.
Yeah. Well, I check how long we're gone.
No, come here. No, my van sent me this thing the other day being like, the last movie you watched is the name of your vagina. So say hello to the Tinder swindler.
It's not a movie.
That is a movie.
Yeah, I suppose. Is it for me as well? Love is Blind.
What did my van say? My van is after watching, oh, hold on, this was funny. It was with her child, with the little Jim Jam.
Yeah.
Jim Jamaroo. Teen Wolf. I said, say hello to my little Tinder swindler. What's yours?
What's the last thing you watched? Like, as in, The Chase.
Oh, yes.
Literally.
That's you.
Yeah.
The Chase.
But
Mine's Tipping Point. Imagine. Put your tip in and point. No. That's countdown.
I know.
Oh, right.
Love Countdown, actually.
Yours is The Masked Singer.
The Glass Singer.
Yeah. What else did I have for you now, Bick? Tinder swindler. I'll leave you with. We're probably ready to wrap up.
I reckon so.
I'll leave you.
I think
with
short and sweet is working for people.
Okay. Do you think?
Yeah.
No, you mean working for you?
Working for me, but like I just think the content's better. Like I'm not.
I'll have two
getting
bits
bored.
for you, right? So if you have something like a word that is like the starting letter, and you have the initials, like let's say NASA.
Yeah.
What's that called?
An abbreviation?
No.
No, it's like a.
Well, it could be.
An abbreviation, no, is like a word cut short. You're talking about like the letters that stand for something.
Yes.
What, you have loads of them for me, do you?
No.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. Like abbreviation, I don't know what it's called.
So if it is like a word that you can say like NASA or what other words do you have that like our initials that spell something?
Yeah, like when people are having a stroke, fast.
Yes,
You know?
yes. That's
Face,
called an
arms.
acronym.
Okay.
An acronym.
Right.
But if you have the starting letter, is it?
But it
let's
doesn't
say
make a
initials.
word.
But it doesn't make a word. It's called an initialism.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was my fun fact of the week.
An initialism.
Initialism.
It's just the initials.
Just the initials.
So an acronym is like fast.
Yeah.
What else did we say?
NASA.
NASA.
That's the only one I can think
Well,
of.
NASA's not even a word.
No, let me look up, like, because when you see them now, an acronym.
Yeah. But like NASA's not like a word in the dictionary, is it?
I don't know.
Maybe it is. But like NASA
So
stands
a word
for...
formed by abbreviating a phrase by combining certain letters. So yeah, it includes NASA. That's why I always
Is that
FOMO.
FOMO, so that's a word now. Is that in the
A
Oxford
slang
Dictionary?
acronym for
Yeah,
fear
yeah.
of missing out. Yeah.
But the other one is an
AIDS.
initialism. AIDS. Okay.
ASAP. So you can say it as a word, like even
Oh,
though
I
it's not
getcha,
actually. It's
sorry.
even though it's not actually
It's
a
not
word.
a word, right? You can say it as a
AWOL.
word. No, I get you.
Yeah. IMAX.
So you can use it in a sentence, yeah.
Your PIN, personal identification number. Yeah, you can use it in a sentence.
So they're
Whereas
acronyms.
an initialism is something like
Random.
ATM.
Yeah.
You can't say atom.
Oh, yeah, I get
Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
get
so,
you, yeah. Initialism.
initialism.
I like that fun fact now.
Yeah, I love that fact. And I'm sure everyone knew, except us. But like,
Here we are.
is LOL an acronym or initialism?
Is lol.
Yeah.
Well, you can say how, oh my God, lol. So I would say an acronym. It's
Lol.
probably officially an initialism, but acronym in this day and age. Because now you can say lol.
It says an initialism, but I would have said an acronym.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry now. But NASA is an acronym. So I don't get
Because you
it.
say I'm going to NASA.
Right. But
Well,
you're
like-
not going to LOL.
No, but like you're...
Oh, I'm
you
lolling.
can be like, oh my God, lol.
Yeah.
But like you used to have to say...
Is
like, LOL.
OMG an initialism?
Yes, initialism, because you can't say omig.
Oh my, yes.
It's initialism.
Is WTF, what the fuck, an acronym?
No.
No.
It's initialism.
It's an
You have to be
initialism.
able to say the word.
Yeah.
You don't say woof.
I'm just reading these questions by
All right, okay. Woof.
ASAP. Yeah.
You can say ASAP.
Acronym. ASAP Rocky. But yeah, I really enjoyed that fact and I thought that you would too.
I did.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
those words of wisdom.
And the last one then I'll leave you with is a would you rather.
Okay,
And it's a light and airy one, but I'd like you to get into it.
of course. Don't I always?
So,
If I like the question.
Would you rather poo your pants and have nobody know,
Okay.
or pee your pants and everybody knows and it smells?
Okay.
Okay,
Can I ask a few questions first?
of course.
So poo my pants, nobody knows. Pee my pants, everyone knows and it smells. How long for?
A day.
A day.
A day of poopsy pantsies.
And nobody knows.
No one.
Poo my pants.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But
No
you
one
can,
knows.
You can smell it and it's really warm climate. Like really warm.
It's for a day. I'll get over anything for
Would
a day.
ya?
And I'll try anything once.
Okay. Okay, all right.
What about yourself?
I think I'd piss myself.
And everyone knowing you stink.
Yeah.
For a day.
But like, it's a warm climate. I'm probably beside the beach. I'm going to nip in and out of the sea. It's fine.
No, you said you have to hold on for a day.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
keep
well
that.
then I'm nipping into the sea. Floater!
With shit smeared everywhere.
You're gorgeous.
No, you're dead right. What we
but
call you? Shitty jocks big. Yeah. We'll make an initialism. SJB. Shitty jocks big. But lads, we'll leave you with that.
Thanks so much for listening.
Happy episode 36.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Pick up sticks.
Bye.
Bye.